down. Da, da, da. Greetings, everyone. I am Winnie Wriggle, and welcome back to Vintage Story Legendale. We're sitting on the roof today because everybody needs a day where they just go up and sit on the roof, I think. Happy Friday, y'all. I'm wearing my acrobat outfit with my new hairpiece. I love it so much. I even got the icon to look like me. We'll probably change outfits before long. Yeah, it's just up here on the roof. I have emptied all of my pockets, miraculously. We're gonna do build and chisel and chill today. That's the plan. We're gonna do some of that here and some of it in Legendale. The first thing I'm gonna do though is make an orange backpack, and I hope I've been hanging around the world long enough that we have some orange leather. Let's trot over to our dye house along our beautiful little path. It does make it faster. I like it. I like that I don't have to shoo through the grass to get here. Are you done? 1 more hour. Okay, that's fine. That's all fine. We are gonna work on our little rickety bridge across the pond today. So let me lazy my way back here, because what I want to do, I think I want to make it out of aged wood. Aged oak? Yes. Because we have a bunch. Oh, I also have ebony. Do we have an ebony tree? Seed? Did I dream that? I have purple heart. Redwood, pine, maple. Okay, we found ebony, but I don't think I have a seed. I was just like, oh, I'll just take the wood with me. Okay, we'll make some ebony planks. Should we use purple heart? Not walnut. I have aged oak logs. Yes. That's what we want. And I could have sworn I had some aged oak boards that we picked up at the basement ruin. I was just watching that back the other day. Oh, I bet it's in storage. Amazing warehouse. Look, I put a little blue mushroom in a pot. So cute. The good news is, one of y'all was doubting whether or not I had room to put all the stuff I had in my boat in here. The answer is, we had plenty of room. It doesn't mean our storage is not approaching full. I sorted all the clothing into accessories, clothing, and clothing. Well, that was supposed to be more sorty than it turned out to be. But yeah, we have plenty of room for things. What did I say I was looking for? Aged logs. Oh, which I think are in here. Firewood? No, that's firewood. That's stuff. That's blocks. That's wattle. That's roofy things. Here we go. Aged oak. Which means, yeah, oh, we have tons of this. That's fantastic. Do I have charred planks. I have rotten ebony. I have very aged. Aged ebony. I want all this dark wood, very aged. Take that very aged stuff. We're not going to need all of this. But I want to be able to use it. I have a vision in my mind. We'll see if what I have pictured in my brain is something I can actually make happen. Very aged today. No, mute yourself, lady. So I can say, hey Lee, good morning. How goes it? We're vintage storying this morning. It's Friday. We like being in the vintage story on Friday. Okay, there we go. Chat's up. Chat's up. I can say hi. And yeah, we'll use a tiny bit of ebony. I think mostly though we're gonna use the aged wooden slabs and stuff we already have. There's gonna be a lot of chiseling involved with this. Let me grab my tools for that. I want it to be kind of like the tiny houses have been. Need the pantograph for sure. where we're gonna... It's another chisel. Okay, good. We're going to make things very small. Like smaller in scale. You're good? I'm glad to hear it. Happy Friday, friend. I am rocking my vanilla chai tea this morning. Because it was that kind of one. I didn't have the windows open because it's lovely and cool outside. Despite it being the middle of June. Where we go? 6:30 a.m. That's perfect. March 1st, a new year. Also, I don't have anything growing in our farms here. Okay, let me grab the leather and finish this. 8 and 10. Lovely. And if I were super cool, did I leave a bucket here? I did. I would make sure I refill our dyes as we use them. So that needs to be orange. Just want to... This is like preventative chores for me. Because you know I'll just randomly be like, hey, I want to do something orange, and then there won't be any orange. So we have to start with yellow. Which we use the onions for. If I put 50 onions, makes 50 liters of yellow dye in a day. And then that will turn orange. Okay, my 18 orange leather also needs some tin bronze nails and strips. And I believe I have put them all back in our smithy here. Yes. We also need a hammer. And the first backpack. So if I say that's the tailored, go eternal back. Oop. Eternal backpack. Give me that. 2 strips, 4 string. It was like there's something else we need. It is the flax. Four and 2. And something like that. What was it? A knife? Yes. So we have that one. And then if I say eternal orange tailored backpack. Oh, I need a tin bronze plate. Plate, a 2, a sewing kit, a knife, a hammer. Okay. Okay. Sewing kit. Where's that? You. Yes. Gimme. And the plate, I think I have already made. We have an iron. Nope, I didn't hide them. I must have used it. Super rude. Well, 1 plate. Super fast. What did I also needed? 2 linen squares, which we should have plenty of. 1, 2. Hammer. That could be any knife. Hammer, knife. 2 of whatever nails and strips we want, and the plate. Okay. We have all of that. Everything except the plate. I really thought... I must have made it into a lantern thinking I didn't need the plate and I was trying to get rid of it. That is entirely possible. Or it's upstairs in the backpack chest, which is also very possible. Go, Bellows, go. We don't have to heat them up to like infinity, but I find it... I don't want to have to reheat it. Yeah, 900 is great. Make me a plate. There we go. Nothing like a little chiseling to start our day. I'm sorry, smithing to start our day. Ah, vintage story. Yes, backpack. What else do I have in the chores? We can do that in between. I have written down honeycomb oven. I don't know why I wrote down the words honeycomb oven. Oh, it's the fire clay thing, the thing we cook pottery in. Okay, I was very confused for a minute. Winnie's not awake yet. I thought we would at least look at the requirements for that. You know what else I don't? I do have an iron hammer. Well, we can do that after the fact. I'm gonna just put the iron hammer in my pocket. I feel like we're gonna do so much chiseling that that's gonna be important. Okay, sewing, fabric, knife, hammer. You. Oh, and the other backpack. Yes. 9 storage slots. It's very exciting. Oh, that hammer disappeared. That is a bug. I don't know if that's from the trash can mod. Or did it go in this backpack? Sometimes when I accidentally put an entity on top of one that already exists, it disappears. That seems bad. Well, that's not the first tool I've lost that way. I need a mostly empty chest. Here we go. I just need to be able to switch my inventory. I can't tell if that's a trash can mod or what. Yeah, the beehive kiln. Thank you. Not oven, kiln. And I was tired, bunny. I wrote honeycomb oven, but I meant beehive kiln. I was close. Kirk, my friend, how are you this morning? Beehive kiln. Write that down. Okay. Goodness. Okay, here we go. We're gonna get our last 3 extra spots. Ah, look at that glorious inventory. There's so much. So we've made the tailored. I don't know what the next tier. I think it's the sturdy. Is an ingredient for... Nope. Let's see. Eternal. Can I say sturdy? Yeah. No, they're just made. And they have 12 slots instead of 9. That's next on our list. But we need to be able to make chromium tanned hide. Chromium sulfate, which we can. I have sulfur. Crushed chromite. We need to just find chromite. I think. Yeah, that's gonna be... We might be using block overlay for that. Okay, where is all my goodies for the craftings? Okay, let's turn that one back into leather. Yeah, I gotta be careful. I can't set items down on top of each other. Okay, that is empty. We have 25 leather left from the last piggy cycling. I still have 25 rendered fat. 87. Oh, I already had sewing kits. Who knew? Okay, and then all the materials that I need to do chiselly wizzly things. Yes. And 1 serving of food. Of course. I think I'm carrying bread around, though. That's what we're going to eat for now. Yeah. Bought a bunch of bread from that trader. What are your home? Do. Let's go see if Winnie can chisel a bridge. I'm not sure about this, but we're going to try. I have a vision about what this is. Oh, and I think what I want to do is go from here over there so that we get a rickety thing, which means our path needs to go this way. Just remember, just like Minecraft, if you change your mind in Vintage Story, you can always put it back. You can say, oh, I didn't want my path to go there. I wanted it to go here. I think go straight. Okay. Come around this tree. Yeah, they would have just started right here, right? Yes. So sometimes it's okay to have a straight line for a path. Not all the time. Sometimes. I think in this case it is entirely reasonable. Okay. You're a little groggy, Kirk. Good morning, Gray. How goes it? We're gonna chisel a rickety bridge, I think. Try. Thought about using fence posts, but I have this idea. I'm not sure it's gonna work. What if I should chisel these before I set them in the water? Like if I did this, and then I said... I kind of want this to... I want little... sticks. You know, it would be like, if this were big, it would be pylons, but in this case, it's just somebody came along and drove a couple of stakes into the ground, or into the bridge. If I picked that up and I said it was like that. And that's good, that doesn't disturb the water. So I feel like I don't want to have to mess with the water. Oh no. Oh, yeah. How do I undo you? Undo. Left click. There we go. I want a bunch of these. I want to do them like here, but then forgot the wrench. Most important chiseling tool. Chickens. I feel like we should just harass them on principle. What's up, birds? poor chickens. I'm just keeping them for aesthetics too. Like I don't really even want chicken parts or products. I mean, other than to make more chickens. What am I grabbing? My rotating tool. Yeah, Winnie chiseling when she's not awake yet. This is gonna be fun. Oh, you found the first dungeon ruin in your world. 90 liters of rot. That's insane. That is a jackpot. Yeah, I want these little rickety sticks is what I'm going for. And then on top of them, a layer of wood, but I'm gonna... How do I want them to go? I think I do want them to face that way. I want the boards to run left and right. Like, as if you got scrap wood. We kind of made a version of this. A really tiny version of this. In Meadowmead. Oh, you know what would be perfect? Path. The path stuff. What I'm really hoping is that I can chisel one and then the rest I could copy and paste a lot of this. That's... Should use the planer. Where does this one end? There we go. Oh, there it is. Okay, so if I did that and that, they would both be flat. Now, this... Am I gonna really put a block there for 1 pixel? Probably. Is it the wrong direction? No, it's fine. Sometimes you just need to put a block there for 1 pixel. Don't ask. Nope. Where's this? Yes. Because I want it crooked. I want it to have a little depth and shape. Craziness of someone put boards down. Yeah, it's gonna be wonky doodle. But cute. And maybe different layers. So this one would actually be up here. Chiseling. And where are we headed? We're headed left. Okay. Sometimes I have to start from a solid surface and then come back to it and get rid of it. Now, the real question is, can I see this from down here? Yes. We love chiseling that begins with swimming. Okay. And then I would also like one here. Oh, for reasons. Is Winnie gonna freehand the whole thing? Maybe. Maybe. Very possibly. Very, very possibly. Something like that, right? Yeah, the secret really is these being done on shore and then added. Oop, I would like you to face this way, please. And are we gonna, is it gonna be higher? I don't know. Still connected. I'm not sure it's replicable at all. That's okay. It's fine. Just putting the boards where they're gonna need to go. I have a vision. Okay, and part of that vision is getting down into the craziness. There would be... Where does that go up? Right here. There would be little gaps, right? Where the wood is rotted. Where you can see through it. Because rickety. Yeah, I have a feeling when he's gonna hand carve the whole bridge. God. It's just how I roll today, apparently. Also, how is it dark already? Oh, my lantern is missing. That's a problem. Did I set it down somewhere? Good morning, Avery. Can you put a chest on a raft or just a reed basket? Just a reed basket, sadly. I had exactly the same question. That's a mod I want. Give me the ability to put a chest on a raft. Even just a normal chest. Just a normal one's fine. Okay, I had my lantern. I hope it didn't disappear. Did I leave it? I was in Legendale for a while unloading the boat. Or I put it back in a chest. Oops. Like right there? Sometimes. See, I knew. I was putting candles away and my lantern went in there. That's a feature. Super feature. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Da-da-da-da. I don't think I can chisel in the dark, but we'll put the lantern down anyway. Yeah, yeah. So, we'll start, I think we'll go this way. Oh, and then that begs the question, am I going to make the poles 2 poles high? Yes, yes, the answer is yes. It's got to be rickety or it's no fun at all. Oh, hammer. Am I gonna need some here? Yes, I am. do something like this. Okay, and then the top for sure can come off. I think the planer might be more effective here, but I'm afraid I will plane down patterns that I want to keep. Okay, and then we sit in the water. Nope. Squatty, squatty. I bet you can tell I've been thinking about this for weeks. I can tell I've been thinking about this for weeks. I want it to look very haphazard and simple. And I think sometimes that is really hard to do. Yeah, I'll come back and make it rickety. I think right now I just want the shape. And to get it to slowly go to the left. Which means I need another couple of feet. I'm just gonna keep copying these because by turning them around, I can do whatever I need to with them. And having them slightly off center works perfectly. So this one, nice. And if I were to get down here, beautiful. And how about you? They're attached. That starts them in that direction. Let's get some more of these put in. That's slowly gonna go that way. I also need... Did that totally kill the water there? I can't tell. I think maybe it did. Okay, let's sleep. So that we can do this in the daylight. Because chiseling in the dark is... No matter how good your light is, not great. Inger, wow, great progress. First live you've gotten able to see. Oh, that's great. Welcome. Glad you made it. We're doing some just build and chill today. We're going to chisel this bridge, and then we're going to go over to Legendale and work on the tree houses and the paper houses. Work on the lore. Like, I need to plant a bamboo forest. Well, not a forest. I need to plant a bamboo lot at Legendale, because that would be one of the mechanisms for making paper. We'll have some bread for our breakfast. Oh, is that already... Oh, it's charred, so it doesn't have as much. That's fine. Oh yeah, I think this is going to be great. We'll just be able to take off running across the water. Oh. Let me grab... bucket, because I think I can waterlog these and make them update so they don't look so weird. Yeah. Hello, Bueller. There we go. Okay, bucket becomes a necessary part of chiseling, apparently. Do we have them turned? I need more sticks. Like, I kind of want to have sticks right there. But that seems terrible. So I need a different version of sticks. That is the middle. Different sticks. Like... This is where I wish I had paid more attention to how to save your patterns. So we'll do one like, 3, 2, 1. I think the outside edge is fine. Oops. Beautiful. Now I have middle sticks and not so middle sticks. Nope, you were the old ones. Give me that. Yeah, like that. Water fixes everything. I don't want to break water by setting blocks down in the water, so I'm making these bizarre... Is that on that edge? Yes. Little bridge is little. Yep, I need both of those. I probably need one here too. Make this less janky. Chisel all the things. Right? We're not gonna turn that sharp of a corner. Where are y'all? Yeah, that's fine. Same here. Do we have... No, we don't. Let's do that. Just so I have more. More to work with. Okay. Pick up this tub. Avery, good morning. You're gonna say the graphic with the water would bug you. Yeah. That's why I'm fixing it, right? And it's weird. It's not like it's actually... Well, it did replace the water. Displace the water. It's nice that I can put it back in. I want it not. Yeah, that's good. Okay, so then let's do the same thing here and thin it out by changing to small and going underneath. I guess theoretically I could have copied sections. But why would we do that when Winnie could hand chisel the whole thing? Pulse pounding excitement. It's okay, it's Friday morning. We're supposed to be chilling. Talking and chilling. I'm done with my teaching for the week, which is great. Done with all my grading. Midterms are coming up. Most of my students are in great shape. I've had more Mexican food this week than is good for me. But has that ever stopped us before? No. Physics and I both have a pact that if we ever go up to the other person and say, Mexican, and they refuse, then they are a pod person, and you should immediately call the authorities. Because something is not right. You know what I'm going to do? I think I'm going to put... I think I have some muddy gravel. I think I'm going to add just a couple of pieces. Over here. Yeah, but where's the fun in copying things? Exactly. That's what I say. I just think that, I mean, look at it already. That's exactly right. I'm really modeling this on... So, I think I've mentioned before that I spent summers on my grandparents' farm. And they had a stock pond. They had two things. They had a stock pond, and then they had a, I don't know if you'd call it a settling pool. It was a very shallow pond, I would say about this big. Maybe slightly smaller. And my grandfather had built, over one end, he'd built a little wooden arched bridge, but in the deeper part of it, he built a tiny dock so that the kids could go out and skip rocks and fish, you know, for no fish, because it hadn't been stocked in years. And this just really reminds me of that. And I want to do it justice. like boards being laid down. Okay, we got a little thick back here. But I think part of that is because of where I have the poles. So we maybe just narrow some of these. Trying to make the wherever I do the cuts to look like leaving it where they're boards so it looks like boards. Like boards were laid down. Yeah, like suddenly we get very narrow here. Ah, because I still have stuff to cut out from under here. Anyway, the stock pond that wasn't a pond is part of the whole old well system. Like, I think it was just the water collection area for what would eventually go down into the ground and become part of the water table that would eventually populate the well. There's a name for it. That's a hard left. That's okay. I keep changing that. Quickness, hi! Welcome. How are you today? You have a kitty as your icon. I love kitty cat. Avery says you were going through your Steam library and realized you have a crap ton of games you've never played. Oh, yes. The I have 286 games in Steam problem. You just bought them. You know, like book lovers who buy books and they sit on the bookshelves. I am extremely familiar with that phenomenon. I think that's... I watched a really interesting documentary video about Steam. Compared to all the other entities that have tried to create, you know, gaming platforms. And basically their conclusion was Steam did an amazing job giving people a place to collect games. Like, not that they were giving them a place to buy games or play games, but specifically collect them. And I thought that was incredibly aware. Yeah, this isn't part of a river. It's never going to go higher and lower. Right, we just want it to go... I think it's okay if it's the same height. I might make like a board stick up occasionally. Is that too big? That's too big. Okay, here's where I absolutely need the planer. Should probably go get it. She says as she continues to chisel it down by hand. The same height? No, see? It's like slightly not the same height. Something very satisfying about the clicky clicky. But yes, I have a similar problem. I actually made a pact with myself that once a month I will sit down and play a game I've never played that I already own. Because a huge part of the problem is that I also own games on Epic. Good morning, Commander McLean. How's it going, sir? We're talking about our Steam library collections that are out of hand. Because Steam does an incredible job of supporting our gaming purchasing habits. While I chisel the crap out of this bridge. Just need some little jaggedy pieces sometimes. Like they've been not rot. Yeah, rotted off. I mean, it's sitting over a pond. But I don't want to go too crazy. Because I want it to be functional. Maybe just the occasional edge crushed off by something that happened. Stu Kirk is like, oh, Avery says you bought a game yesterday. You already own an Xbox. Okay. I also am guilty of this. All right, it's I own Baldur's Gate 3 on Epic because that's where it was on sale when it first came out. But I don't want to play it through Epic. I want to play it on Steam. So I've got it on a wish list just so I can keep track of the price to see if it ever goes low enough to justify buying the second copy. The answer is it hasn't yet. Really and truly, it has not. Okay, now comes the fun part. Can we do this? There's that, which means I now have 2 empty. I don't know if I can fill this water in. Oh! Okay, that was not correct. Let's get rid of that. Did that help, though? No. Oh, now I have all kinds of running water problems. I think I'm gonna have to do this. And set a bucket down like that. Uh-oh, where I have broken another. Where are you? Where's the water missing? Why is all my water broken? I do not understand vintage story water. And so I have problems fixing vintage story water because it doesn't make any sense to me. It's not like that other block games water. See, like, why did that set down? I can tell there's water missing somewhere. But where? You're doing good. You've slowly been building up your Steam collection, Commander McLean. You've been a console player. Oh, interesting. There've been a lot of people who have transitioned from console to PC. Aw, man. Like, I wonder if I need to just pick these up. Like, is the problem here? It's running. Like, there's some block of water that's missing in here. I really didn't want to. Well, maybe the answer is. Yep, that fixed it. Maybe the answer is come back after the fact and get rid of these. So I can deal with water that's only 1 block deep right now. Because I can come back and remove them and fix that layer of water. That should be relatively easy. Yeah, yeah. Avery's like, you don't buy anything full price. Oh yeah, no. You got Call of the Wild at 90% off because you already own it on an Xbox. Oh, that's cool. You talked about Kirk about Call of the Wild. He plays that. Kirk says, Winnie. Yes, Kirk. Do I remember creamsicles? Orange sorbet over vanilla ice cream? Oh god, yes. You have a sugar-free energy drink that tastes almost like a creamsicle. That was like the thing that I was torn with the ice cream man. Because my favorite's a drumstick. But my cousin always got a creamsicle. And the creamsicles were good. Yeah, Kirk says he's been collecting on Steam since 2010. It's true. Avery says you can't justify buying another game that's probably going to sit on your computer for months. I mean, here's what I do. I put them in my shopping cart, right? When they're super crazy on sale. I do this for Amazon, too. You know, here's a little trick. Keep you from spending a lot of money on Amazon. Just FYI. I put a bunch of stuff during the week in my Amazon cart. But I make my Amazon purchase, like, on Fridays. Is when I go in the afternoon and say, okay, what in my cart do I actually need? You know, because it's like household stuff or personal hygiene or whatever. And invariably, if I've slept since I put stuff in that cart, I will take 95% of it out. So I started doing the same thing with Steam. I decided that my Steam purchase days were Sunday afternoons. Like, well, you know, I'll keep track of when sales stop or whatever. But I'll put a bunch of stuff in my Steam cart all the time. And then wait until the Steam day or the day I have marked that the sale ends. And then I go back and look at what I've put in there and be like, am I ever actually going to play that? Or did I just watch it or read the description or... You know. Although I found some really fun gems. Wow, okay, 5 a.m. Still raining, still dark. Look at our bridge. It's so cool. We're getting there. I want to move this one in. And you know what's fun is that because I have a chisel... I have to do it from the side. Is that the right one? Yes, it is. If I go like this... Oops, change it to the right side. Because these were all a whole block to begin with, I can make adjustments. Nice. Okay, do we feel like there's an entire... thing missing from here for support? I feel like the answer is yes. And there's the water problem again. Oh, put her home. There we go. And if I G it, I can to get there. Nice. This is a little too matchy-matchy. Let's get... Not that anybody's going to be examining, like, do I need all of these? No. We'll go back and selectively remove supports. It's only a placeholder. Because again, we're going with rickety, not structurally sound. Chiseling is crazy. Look at that little precious thing. Oh, I could spend hours on this. Okay. We're not far. Commander complains says you've been a console player since 2006, but you bought a gaming PC in 2018. Nice. Just so you could mod Skyrim. Oh, that's cool. Kirk says you brought up Epic. Nothing great this week. Oh, darn. Ooh, next week, Roller Coaster Tycoon 3 Complete Edition is here. That's one that I know I would play. Okay, what do we think? Is this a middle? Nope. It's an outside edge one. Which I don't think we need until we get, like, here. Let me copy... a couple of middle ones. Oh, you're ebony. I don't want you. I want aged. Regular aged. Make a bunch of these. Which should stack. Yes, good. And then a bunch of the originals. And you have a little foot on you. Okay, so I have the little edgy ones. That's perfect. And we turn you around. You could also be there. Soon for the middle ones. Let's see. I'm gonna put one right here. Nope. There. Something like that? Yes. And then placeholder because I need this. I need this scaffolding to go across the pond right now. Because I'm setting down the blocks that make up the bridge sideways. So I need something to set them against. Like so. Need you. Yes, of course we do. Doo-doo-doo. And do I still have... I have very aged wooden slabs. Do I have it? Can I make very aged things? Very aged board. I think I might have to go... Oh, I can cut the wood down. Is there a very aged log? Fueler? Yes, very aged log. I might have to go back to one of the mines. and grab more, or go rip flooring out of our teleporter. Oh wait, no. I think I have a whole stack of very aged. Hold please. Yeah, we're fine. We're fine. Just using it more than I thought. I brought up... Oh, yeah. You said that. Little bridge. Okay, here we go. Let's just see if I can copy some of these now that we've made a few. Like if I were to say... It's not bad. And then here's one that's like... that side. It's hard to see what... If you hold a whole block, sometimes you can see the edge. Like I can see that this is basically a block. Yeah. This one as well. I mean, that's a good start. Undo. At least it gets it to the right thickness. Pretty good. It's very good, in fact. It's a good start. Board there. If I did this. Yes. Is that right where it joins? Of course it is. Okay. It's another case of use an entire block of wood for like 6 pixels. That's how we roll. The chiseling doesn't forgive. The thing about playing games that you normally wouldn't play, or like making sure you go outside your comfort zone occasionally and play some of the stuff in your libraries, I find like lovely little hidden gems. It's part of the reason I still continue to play indie games, like if not once a week, at least once every 2 weeks. Like playing Solar Punk. Was that this Monday? God, the week's been long. Super fun. Still a survival game, still very much a familiar genre, but gave me a break from all the other stuff I've been playing. Like, activated different parts of my brain, which I find really important. Okay, we put enough wood here to do this? Yes, we did. Nice. I think I actually want to move this in by 2. So I can do that. Nice. And I'll do like this level of detail all the way across. But for now, let's see if we can do a couple more. You are on the end. And that's okay right now. So I don't want to go crazy yet with... Like, we don't want to zip over there too fast. We're trying to aim... We're aiming for this block. Or these two. Like, between these two. Yeah, so we have a little more meandering to do. And I'm kind of hoping we can... Okay, we're going to have to dig this one up. But we're going to plant it right back down. I might move some more of those. How long? Wow, an hour to make half the bridge. That's a feature. It's okay, we're having fun. Drink the last of my tea. And we're on the extreme side when it comes to survival, but have I ever played Green Hell or The Long Dark? Yes! I played Green Hell recently for the first time, like within the last 3 or 4 months. I played maybe 20 hours or so. I got very frustrated with, because I just played it at normal intended mode. I got frustrated with not being able to get down to get the first blueprints. I kept being eaten by a jaguar or a kitty cat trying to make my way there. Like, I did really well at the initial setup and get off the ground and get up high. And yeah, of course you die a couple million times from worms and thirst and poison and yada yada yada. It was fun. I think that's a game that I would go watch and learn some hints about and then come back and try it again. Because it was fun. Like, there was something about that game loop that really interested me. The Long Dark, I tried for maybe 3 hours. And I just found myself, I just didn't care. Like, there wasn't enough, not story, but I just didn't care. Which is... that's a death knell for me for a game. That's why I don't play a lot of like satisfactory like games. I guess, which is weird because I play a ton of modded Minecraft, and I guess there's no real purpose to those either. But I don't know. There's something different about that to me. We know. Let's put that back. So yes, and I probably could go back. Like, every time I look at Long Dark in my game library, I'm like, I should try that again. And then I get distracted with other things. I recently bought, and haven't played, but I've seen it played. See, now you're making me open up Steam so I can see what's here. So there are a lot of critters outside today. I keep seeing things out of the corner of my eye, and because I'm sideways to my office window, which overlooks the front. And I can always see things walking by. Turkeys, squirrels, the occasional fox. Okay, what is that game? It's about, like, maybe I played the demo. And it reminded me of the Long Dark, but it was third person, like, fixed POV, like it's three-dimensional. Wow. Maybe it's still on my wish list. I also have like 100 games on my wish list. It came out, like the demo came out at the same time as Winter Burrow. And Winter Burrow I've done the demo for. Because it's also a little, it has that same thing. It's like the fixed POV, third person, like top down. Or three-quarter down. Oh, and I played another delightful one. I just did the demo. Called Deep Snow Delivery. Like, that was fun. Like, it was just a weird little game. This is why I think it's important to play some of this randomness. Nope, I don't see it. Y'all would know. It's like it's in the snow, and it looks like Long Dark, but it was little 3D top down. Long Dark does a story mode, but yeah, doing a fresh custom game is hard to know what the story's even about. Well, and it's like, it's not that I... What is it? It's not that I particularly care about the story. Like, I love that there's lore in Vintage Story. That's interesting and great. But there is, the motivation is figuring out the mechanics and the game progression and, like, just the survival. Like, establishing, going from being alone in the woods to, hi, I made this, I have a house. So when it rains, I'm sheltered, and, like, I'm rambling now, but, ooh, y'all hear there are turkeys? They're loud. Nope. I don't know why. I don't need a story. I need a purpose in a game. Like, I love Conan, I love Ark. Like, and I know the purpose is survival, right? Maybe I just need to tame all the things. That's also possible. It's like, my version of taming all the things in Vintage Story is finding all the traders. That's what happens. I get obsessed with, have I found every trader by me? So I don't feel as lonely. So I feel like there are creatures and entities in this world that care about what's happening to me. Ooh, the garbage men are here. How to survive, maybe? Yes, that's a big part of it. It's why Green Hell held me for so long despite it being difficult. I was like, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna not die of these stupid worm bites. Like, there's gotta be a way to figure it out. Like, I'm smart enough to figure out how to survive. That's definitely some of the vintage story vibe. Well, that's just I spend so much time in the storytelling. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe it's not that the game has story. Maybe it's that the game gives me the opportunity to tell my own stories. And if it does that well, like even if it's not out loud, then I have an easier time staying in the game. Like, look at what I'm doing right now. This is... like, I'm building this crazy little rickety bridge across this pond when we made a beautiful path around the pond. And so, this is big enough that it's more than just me, right? Who made the bridge versus the path? Like, the person that wanted to take the 10 minutes in the morning to walk to the dye house before they went to work as a way of decompressing and enjoying the weather and the atmosphere in the woods, versus the person who always has to run back to get the thing they forgot in storage and bring it back to the dye house, just wanted a fast way to get there. Right? And both of those are Winnie. You know? But that tells a story. That's really what it is. Does the game let me tell my story? Even Ark and Conan Exiles and a lot of the other stuff I play lets me tell a story. Oops. We gotta fix this one. Down we go. Avery says both of those are you. Yes, see? I'm not alone. It's so true. It's true in real life as well. Oops. Hey, that's my little... Alright, let's put one here instead. I love that I can just move while I say that. Chiseling is the best thing ever put into a game. It's not the first time I've said that. It will not be the last. It still has a lot of feet, doesn't it? It doesn't need that many feet. But which feet can go away? I feel like the tall feet can go away. Pardon me. Big truck. Like, one of these four needs to go away. Probably this one. Oh, that made a question mark. That's not good. I'm sure I'll edit them as I go. We are not quite halfway there. Aha! Yeah, I've been thinking about... Kirk and I have talked about this at length, too. What is it that makes a game appealing? relocate these. And maybe this, since we're working out here now. What's really funny to me are the games that games that I wouldn't think would appeal to me, and then I'll play them and be like, this is kind of fun. And then other games that seem like they'd be right up my alley, and I can't even bring myself to open them because I just know I just have zero interest. Like, I am not, a great example of that is I am not a first-person shooter kind of person. Which means that it is a very rare looter shooter that I will even attempt. Like, I own Outer Worlds, and I've watched it played and had a blast watching it played. But kind of don't really want to play it myself. Is that a middle one? Where's an end one? I deleted, you deleted them all, Winnie. Nope. But you could not get me to play like COD or something. I just don't care. I do not see the appeal at all. And that's not to say it's a bad experience or a bad game and that people don't have super fun times playing it, and that's great. It is just not my wheelhouse. Do you want to go over that far that soon? Yeah, I think the middle would have a pretty decent jog. Avery says, yeah, you don't have the hand-eye coordination for COD. Oh, absolutely. I'm over 50. I am consistently amazed that I do as well as I do in combat. Even for easy things. Like, I consider Conan's combat very simple and easy to do. It's a very, loose is not the right word. It's very squishy and comfy. Minecraft combat, also. Right up my alley. That's why I have such a hard time with the combat, the mods that change that. Kind of do that, and then that means I need some more of these. What are y'all? Y'all are the end ones. Which seem to be the most popular. And then I still have some middle ones, yes. So. Beautiful. fell, which means I missed. Oops. Order home. Welcome to my TED Talk. that's really game philosophy. I don't know. Like, it's funny. I'm surprised. I shouldn't be surprised, but I am occasionally surprised by the synergy of people who play the same kinds of games. Like those of us that play, you know, the quote-unquote survival games. There's so much overlap and shared interest and joy in those. Like Commander McLean asking about Green Hell and Long Dark. And I'm like, yes, they of course crossed into my awareness. Don't know if I'm gonna need these or not. Yes, maybe. And the fact that I have dragged multiple people into Vintage Story. Which makes me giggle. Oop. Whoa, did I just get rid of the whole whatever block was here? I did. That's fine. Cut out the whole block. That happens. Where block are y'all on? That one. Okay. Something, something. There we go. What is Call of Duty? Yeah, thanks, Stavery. See, and that's another fantastic example of someone who's like, I have no idea what you're talking about, because that never like crossed over into the space where I'm interested in games. Kirk says you struggle with most of them. You personally think the future of gaming is indie. Major publishers are so lost. Oh my god. We do not want games as a service. I do not want, like, I do not want to play 5-person arena shooter. I don't know what part of that is unclear. Please stop making the same 2 games. Not everybody plays Fortnite. Who's not a 13-year-old boy. Not that there's anything wrong with 13-year-old boys, but I am not a 13-year-old boy. It's why, like, the Windrose success is so important. Like, indie developers, small development team, said, oh, we're going to make a PvP co-op, you know, pirate game. And everyone in the playtest is like, could you just make a single player out of this? Because we would play the hell out of that. Oh, there was going to be an MMO. Everybody wants the MMO money. And no, and thank God they listened, because now they're incredibly successful. Andrea says, scientists say cigarettes can harm your children, so now you use an ashtray. Oh my god. Go to the corner. Seriously. You giggle because I'm secretly evil. Panda Koala Gray. Who else? Yeah. Avery says she has a list of games she wants to make. You and me both. 1000%. Yeah, I do need a block right here. Right there. Uh-oh. Apparently I would like that to turn the corner here. There we go. Let it scooch over a little faster. We're doing shape. Okay, I think these are too big. Let me go down to the next size. Isn't that what we were working in back here? Yes. Okay. You've been working on the game ideas slowly, Avery. You need to up your RAM so you can stream, and also so you can use Unreal Engine 5. Oh, at least for the RPG you want to make. That sounds fun. I do like a good RPG. I don't know. I have plans for streaming them. And then I can't ever decide if... Some things just don't lend themselves to streaming. Like, Windrose was a little slow because it's kind of grindy. So I ended up doing a lot of resource gathering off camera. I think Valheim's going to be the same. In Shrouded, you can adjust enough for it not to be grindy. And I guess that's true with Valheim too. Pardon me, coughing fit. Blech. I spent most of this episode sitting underwater chiseling the underside of a bridge. That's gonna be super exciting. I'm trying to find a thought about games that I want to express, and I can't really. I don't know what it is that makes some of them. I guess it's just that everybody has their own preferences and desires for how a game feels and plays, and what itches it, what scratches it itches. No, what itches it satisfies. I think what I may do is just finish the rest of the top. And then come back and do all this cleanup later. There are two games you think need Unreal Engine to make, but you're going to look at Unity, yeah. You found a game on Facebook, actually, that's in the works right now. It's an RPG. That's cool. You say all that and you still haven't played Witcher 3, even though I've been wanting to for ages. Oh my god! It's like we were separated at birth. I own it! I know I'm gonna love it. Have I opened it or installed it to play it? No. The answer is no. I have not. And that's the kind of game, like, I keep asking, like, should I stream that? But then I think, I don't know. I'm not really... If it's voice acted, and I'm sure it is, and I'm sure it is voice acted beautifully, Is that gonna be interesting? It's like I had a whole, I had Skyrim set up, modded version of Skyrim, ready to go. I'm gonna stream Skyrim because it's my favorite game. And then I just never did it. Because I was like, is there too much dead time? Can I get enough out of my head to do the kind of roleplay like I do in House of Legacy? House of Legacy is easier to roleplay because there's not a whole lot of mechanics to distract me. Like, I'm not moving through a three-dimensional world interacting with characters. Even developing the lore for Vintage Story has been piecemeal. Really fun and interesting, but definitely not all at once. I mean, I named this series long before I knew what Legendale meant. I just knew it was a great name. Sometimes that's all you need, is a great name. Oops. I have been cutting holes in these. Hold on. Maybe we'll leave it. We'll leave some of them. Just sometimes there are holes in the wood. I like it. Like right here. Wouldn't there be a hole? Would totally be a hole there. Cool. Okay, this is too thick here, but we'll make adjustments later. Let's just keep on keeping on with. Yep, turn you. My goal is to get to the other side. Maybe that should be that way. Are these middle ones? Yes. Except what I need are more of the end ones. 1 second. I don't remember what button to click. Doo-doo. We will turn these around. Yes, and then get rid of one of those. Sure. Fix the water. Oh no. Mistakes have been made. Nice set. Gotta set a block in there. Get rid of that. Meh. There we go. All of them? Yes. And clearly we're not going to make this acacia. Okay, you guys are in the wrong place. There it is. think I was just trying to give, trying to give myself options here for the support structures. Yeah, like you're in the middle. You should go here. Not that I think I'm gonna use you there. Actually, I'm gonna set you down. And copy. Oops, dang, I did it again. The setting blocks on top. Gimme. Let's say... Oh, I can change them. Aha! Thought about that. I want to do that there. There we go. Okay. That's enough support to get us there. Not far now. Mosquitoes. We're just gonna trim the top of y'all so we can go over the top without losing you. And then all I have to do is this. Oops. Oops. Well, I guess we need all those, apparently. Yep. Probably that one. Okay. Let's relocate our light where we can see. And chisel, chisel, chisel. Yes, and let's get rid of some of the dirt so it looks, so we can see what it looks like without having the dirt away. I'll leave my lamp there. My lantern. Oh, we gotta figure out some way to light this up. I think I might use, if we can ever find some of those magma blocks, or the... If we find a library, there are the orange blocks that are actual light sources. We might leave like right here. Yes, yes. I think this is what's so fun about chiseling, is a huge part of it is get the shape right to begin with. Start big, chisel down more, think about shape, know how to make a circle with blocks. This is just so I can run back and forth to the dye house, really. Well, and I think it's aesthetically, it's gonna be lovely to have our little rinky-dink fridge. Everything has a reason. lore on this is somebody got frustrated with running around and went out one afternoon when everybody was gone, grabbed just scrap wood laying around, and just made what they assumed was going to be a temporary structure. We'll never need more than this. It'll be fine. Oh, no, better leave that. Okay, mostly got the shape. Like that. Ew, want those? Okay. Probably this one. Okay, it's time to go down. Oop. Do I not have a block in here? Oh, no, I do. But not here. Ow. You're right there. There it is. How is there no material here? There. It's like I'm dreaming that. Sometimes chiseling is challenging. Oops. Okay, I'll come back and do detailed board stuff. But at the very least, we have a path across a bridge. Yay! Okay, that is gonna bother me. That's so far out. This gets really big back here, doesn't it? And let's lower the blocks that are close to the shoreline. Oops, I've just chiseled what's underneath there. That's a feature. Gouge a hole in that? I did. That's okay, that side is better. This side needs help. Yeah, yeah. We can see the boards being set down to make it. hardest thing is making a straight line look like not a straight line, I think. Better, better. A little bit thick right here. A little bit too square. Weird to peel back a layer and then end up putting it back, but I think that's just the nature of it. There, more like boards. Gray says, you thought you were navigating around a large island. Oh, Avery says, I would watch it if I streamed it. You would watch Skyrim. Oh, Witcher 3. You tried to play it. Gray says you tried to play it on 3 or 4 different occasions. Just can't get into it. Something about the combat kept turning you off. I felt that way about Greedfall. I really wanted to like that game. Really, really. And I could not make the combat work. And I am not horrible at combat. But I could not, the guns made no sense to me at all. Oops. You would watch me play Skyrim. I mean, oh, if I streamed Witcher 3. Maybe. You couldn't get into Greedfall either, Gray? Yeah, I tried. I really did. Like, I have a not insignificant amount. I put like 20 hours into it and just couldn't make it stick. Skyrim is your favorite too, Avery? Ironically, your RPG is built off a Skyrim model. There's nothing wrong with that. Gray was, you thought you were navigating around a large island. You think it's a continent? Oops. Oh no. Winnie, have I ever gone through one of the teleporters on stream? Yes, we have been through the one right here near base. Goes to the south. Nope, that's the orange one. It goes down here. And we found, like, which was nice. No big, huge ruin, like a fun ruin here. So we've found our southern continent here. And then we've been through, I color code them. We went through an orange one. Don't know where I was. I've been hoarding temporal gears so we can go through more. Oh, here. There's one just to the west of base. And it went right here. So we have another agricultural trader out there. And there were a few cool ruins out here. Like, it just took us due west. I think that's one I might pick up both of them and use them. Because I need to put a teleporter between us and Legendale, which would be nice. Even though it's like close enough to walk, it only takes 5 minutes. Or boat. Really, it'd be nice to have teleportation, like a hub. And then we got on our boat. That's a new one. Why did I mark it in red? Have we been through it? I don't think we've been through that one. We should go through it. And then I found 2 of them over here. There are 2 translocators in the Sunrift experiment that we should go through. just to see. And there's a, one of these brought us into a translocator hub. Maybe it was this one, because it also took us to the big castle. And we explored that together. And I have a waypoint to that castle. Because I have, the essentials, which lets me do homes and stuff. But yeah, we've been through a couple teleporters. There's no such thing as past or future, just the present forever. I think I could probably agree with that. You know what's forever is my fabulous backpack, which has so much storage in it. How do you thrust the spread? Nice. Okay, one rickety bridge, and I'll finish out the detailies of it. I just think after 2 hours of me chiseling a bridge, it's time to do something else. It's good. It's still a little too solid. A little too wide down here at the end, but it is definitely, the intent is there. Like, I want the rest of it to look more like this first 3 or 4 feet. Also, I feel like I should put a block here and maybe chisel it so it looks like it kind of spills out onto the ground. But I can run to the dye house. Yay, without having to swim. Woohoo! Okay, I'm gonna put some of these closer. There we go. Nice. Maybe move. I'll never underestimate the power of relocating the greenery in your world. Even by just a couple of blocks. Like if I put some tulle right here on the edge, it's gonna, you know how it's like, it's nice when you come up here and there's cattails and tulle and whatever. I think that's important. Like flowers. Flowers are a great way to hide corners and imperfections. And draw your eye places. It's like I planted all these cypress trees because I thought we needed more greenery and things to look at in the water. I wish they'd been taller. Tended to cut them down and replant them. Okay, the other thing on my list today was to replace the oak in our pig barn with acacia so that it matches the rest of the builds. And I don't think that'll be too difficult to do or time consuming. Ta-da. Put all of our tools up. Lions and tigers and saws, oh my. Okay, tons of wood. Still got firewood. That bucket goes over there. I have random dirt, gravel, more aged wood. Probably need to move that aged wood back into storage, but it can wait for right now. You can be dirt. I don't need to carry firewood with me when I'm not traveling, and the hammer should go up. Is this bucket, or is it? Yes, it is. And firewood. You are aged firewood. You can go in there. Nice. And we're out of food. Let me see what I have in the pantry here. Need to make some food. Wow, we have a lot. Let's see. Aw, those can go in the rot bucket. Cured smoked red meat, good for 15 years. That's not bad. Oh, I need to cure these too. How did we not get these in salt? This is pickle the onion that's done. I love that I do preserve some of our veggies. I should probably do some pickled carrots. They're only good for 1 year. The cabbage is good for 3. 17 years for the soybeans. Let's do soybeans and cabbage. And what else do I want to use up? Parsnips, probably. Beautiful. And I can turn this into a... I think we have... Oh, compost. Yes, please. Mead. Oh, the mead is done. Look at it. I don't have my glass with me. It's fresh for 6 years. There's more pickled cabbage. And more pickled onions. Glad we're preserving them. Thought I was working on another thing of meat. I guess not. Let's do it. I guess we never got to it. I think the salt per meat is 2 to 1 to preserve it. There's some salt. There's some salt. So do I need 100? Can't remember. Let's look. Yes, it needs 2 to 1. Beautiful. So we'll just pick a barrel. This one will work fine. So if I put 100 salt in there and 50 meat, it will turn into 50 cured smoked red meat in 20 days. Nice. All my fuzzy mushrooms finally turned into rot. That's okay. Let's do another thing of compost. If I put 128 rot in a barrel in 10 days, that'll be 64 compost. Beautiful. Compost tweaks, best mod ever. That's good, because I was out of compost. Yay. Cooking pot. We go soybean, cabbage, parsnip. With a little bit of firewood. And light it up. And then we will have good victuals to eat. Adulthood feels like walking around in the desert with a bag over your head, being bumped into by people who rob you as they bore you. Oh, sorry, you're drinking. Getting philosophical. Oh, Kirk, you just remembered we have to stream tonight? Yeah, I woke up to that nightmare too. I mean, not a nightmare. I just realized I'm so tired this morning. I was just like, oh, thank God, Friday. I'm just gonna stream Vintage Story and do some building and chiseling. And then I was like, crap, I have to stream tonight too. I don't know if I have the energy. We'll see. I'll go take a nap between. For those of you who don't know, Kirk and I stream with Space Panda on Fridays on Twitch. You look her up, SPACED Panda. Just a gang of us that hang out and stream together. Have been for years. We're part of her pals. I do the base building. They do the organization. They do the organization. Let's do bees while I'm doing chores real quick. Because with all the things I need honeycomb, like with that chromatic leather's gonna need honeycomb, which I had no idea that was a thing. Look at all this space! Oh my god, it makes me want to go exploring! It is March. Hi, bees! Ooh, they are raring to go. That poor dummy is gonna get beat up. Uh-oh, that's a chicken. Oh, they're just mad. I was like, it sounds like it's perishing. Okay, bees are done. Oh, no, I only got 17 honey out of that. Where's the other honey? Should have been one more honey. Honey, honey. There it is. I got it. There are always 18 honey. And we have a new barrel. Oh, I have my bowl. Let's have some mead. We can drink with Andrea. I'm sure we'll have fun tonight, Kirk. Now that we've got better gear, combat should be more interesting. Sustainable. Playing pirates. More Windrose fun. I need to queue up more videos. Okay, mead. 50 liters of mead. It's good for 6 years. I'm gonna have a drink. Feel pretty good. Have some more. It fills us up. I'm not really woozy. Do I have, I have, like, camera shake and stuff turned off. Wow, like, mead might be my new thing. 47 liters. And I know you can do something else with mead. Hold on. I think you can distill it, right? Honey turns into mead. That's what we did. 1 liter distills into a half portion. Okay, and then that turns into aqua vitae, which is alcohol, which can turn into something like the brandies. Whiskey. Oh my god, we can make, like, hard liquor? How did I not know this? Okay, we have to use distilling. The initial step of making alcohol is ferment your raw material. We've done that. We've fermented honey into mead. The next step is distilling. For this, we need a boiler and a condenser. You fuel the boiler with firewood, place a bucket under the condenser spout, fill the condenser with water, build a fire pit under the boiler. Wow. Fill the boiler up with 30 liters of fermented alcohol and light the fire under it. After a time, it'll be converted into distilled spirit. To create aqua vitae, you repeat the distilling process once again, but with spirits instead of the initial fermented alcohol. Okay, and then aqua vitae can be used to make actual... Wow. So... I'm pretty sure... we have been somewhere where there's a boiler and a condenser. And the real question is, did Winnie pick it up? I think the answer is no. I have a metal tank. Let's go look in storage. There's a reason we have a warehouse. I'm sure we've run across them. I might have to go back to a couple of the... Yeah, that's all clothing. It would have been in here. Like in random metal things. Don't see any. But hey, the mead was delicious. And it did fill some calories, like some satiation. Which is not too bad. Oh, we have our first, like, crossed over into our first stack of wax. That's amazing. Oh, food's ready. 480 protein, 600 vegetable. That's gonna be a nice snack to eat. Let us sleep. Maybe sleep off this rain. Avery says you need to stream more. You can't do it on Twitch because of your kids. Is it that they'll watch you? I don't understand the connection. They'll know you're streaming. Need to put some of this grass away here. Vine, stone. Where's my grass? It's over here, isn't it? Oh, support beams. Oh my god, I have no idea where anything is. Acacia, K-Flock. Oh, I know. I'm a derp. I don't put grass in the barrel. I turn it into... hay. There it is. 230 blocks of hay. Okay. We made our backpack. Yay! I did my chores. Yay! We made a rickety bridge. It's really good. Oh, redo the barn in Acacia. That's what we're gonna do. Let's see. Acacia and stairs, and we'll bring some of that just in case we need it. And some deep arc, and some ladders that match. And some wooden fences that match. And then let's get them some more acacia logs out of here. And our chisel, hammer, and saw. And the pantograph, because you know I'm gonna come back and be like, where's the pantograph? Because I need it. And then let's figure out what we're gonna plant in our gardens too. I put down potash to correct the K, and it's almost corrected. Yeah, 80%. Good. Oh no, see, this is still 27, 31, 39. I mean, it's getting there. Barn. No doors. Hi, please. Yeah, I'm just gonna replace this with acacia. And make it not horrible looking. Like acacia doors. Why won't that craft? What did we discover about this? Is this a relog problem? I think it is. This is the weird Crafting table is not working. Must relog. Very odd. Oh, Twitch is a very strict under 12 rule. If a child under 12 shows up on the stream, they ban your account. Oh, I was not aware of that. That is very important. Yes, that would be bad. No account banning. Okay, once more with feeling. Yes, look, there's a door. That other door didn't actually exist. So, there's that. They should stay away long enough for me to do this. Good job, piggies. You know what? I think we would do... Like, do I want to redo the whole thing? I guess I do. It needs to be... It needs to match. We built this before we had access to anything good. Which is why I'm like compelled to just reskin it, basically. Even though the pigs are mad. Yes. Okay, do not touch the original tree, Winnie. Can we do something there? Is that the same height? You know what? Let's just be consistent about like where the fence is there, and then an acacia stair there, and then another fence there. That might be nice. I think this does need to actually be... Oops. Acacia. Should I cut this corner off? Yes, let's do that. Like, not majorly, just kind of... There we go. I was trying not to cut the trees down that are around it, right? We built it into the trees. Do a little... Oops. So we're both reskinning it and possibly improving what it looks like. You know what, if we did stairs here, we would have a nice little indenty thing. Pigs are like, stop traumatizing us. That's so we can put food in here without bothering them. We'll leave that solid. Okay. Should be easy. Oops, give me that. Back when we were poor and had nothing. Just some oak logs and a dream. Not every day you get to rebuild your first big building. Did we have the pig barn before I even had the treehouse? I think we did. I think we were still living in... Hi! Bow down. Still living in a rammed earth shack. Oh, booger. And we'll come back and do the inside in a minute. Fencing. Oops. So I can get in and out of here. I don't think I need in and out of here anymore. Because at one point, this sow is the only one we had, and we had her have babies. So we could populate the rest. Oh. Also, the structural supports here. And I'm gonna need a lot more logs. There's just something about the quarter logs that look so much better to me than the regular. They also look more fun when we chisel them. Oh, it's already much better. It blends in with the woods, doesn't stick out like a sore thumb. Okay, whatever is in the air today. Pollen is intense. Reach to do all this? Yes, yes we can. This is very boring. It's a very boring wall. We'll find something fun to do with it. I mean, I guess you'll never see that block. Sure. Make sure I put the lanterns back in here. We do not want piggies in the dark. That is a very bad thing. Do the pigs care if the wood matches? No. Do I care? Hell yeah. Hey Yeah. Okay, and then acacia ladder. Out of log. Okay, how can we get out of here? Which is that and that and then that, basically. And let me have all this. You guys. Okay. Sure, put the lights back. The animals will die in the dark, in case that was unclear. If you leave them in the dark too long, they shall die. And that is not good for them. Obviously. Look out, piggies. 2 doors. Where do we put them? Here. Nice. We're getting there. Okay, and I need lanterns here. Nope. Ladders is the word I was looking for. Oh, pitiful. Very nice. Miss Piggy. Let's use the debarked acacia here. Since that's what I have. And I need to give you a lamp. Did I drop one in here? I did. What was I just saying about not needing in here anymore? I guess we should leave at least one. Like the emergency get out of here ladder. Oh, is that not on? Surely. Let's do that. I can get up. Okay. Nice. feel like... Ouch. I have enough of these? I don't know. Go to the other side. There we go. Booger. Why is putting fences down so hard? There we go. Oh no, I don't have enough of these. Placeholder. Need more materials. This is a test. Can you get out of your pig farm? Go over there. Oh, I need those. You chased your pigs around all day. Yay, there we go. Da, da, da. I need redwood log. Oh, we need to go cut down some more redwoods. Oh my. You know what? I'm gonna keep those with me. That's chiseled. It can go away. The oak can all go back in the oak bin. Oh, it's full. Oak doors. Y'all can just go in there. Okay. Some of those. Ooh. I think I'm out of, yep, fences. Okay. And then this, I think, was on the outside. Oh, it's already so much better, like blending in. Every time I walked over here, I was like, ah, because it didn't match. And especially looking across the pond. Like, I wonder if I should add more cobblestone at this level, but I think for right now, we'll just go with the wood. Nope, stay in your home. Damn. Beautiful. No, no one's ever gonna see these. Save them. Yes, yes. much. Yep. Oops. Okay. There is something very satisfying about making a building the color you want it to be. Not that we don't like the oak. I forgot it sticks out into a cave down there. Should probably fill that in. Go away, piggies. Doo-doo-doo. All the things she said, all the things she said. Yeah, I'm quiet. I get quiet when I'm building sometimes, especially when it's a rote task. Also, I feel like the gaming conversation took a lot out of us. I think everybody went to play their games on Steam. That's my theory. Okay. Other than here, did I miss any oak? No. This is gonna look so much better. Not that it was bad. It just didn't match. Wow, that vintage story grass, though. It'll grow anywhere. Nobody will know, but we will know. Uh-oh. Almost. Yay! Also, how very dare I still have dirt walls here. Fix those, but not those. It's funny. Okay, put our torches back. Since I didn't want the baby pigs to die without light. And there's light here. You should actually be maybe down there. Yeah. And there's light in there, and there's light in here with you. Good. And there's real light in here. Yes, 2 lanterns. And I forgot to chisel 1 of these away. I noticed that the other day on stream. I was like, oops, I forgot one. The baby pigs wouldn't fit down there. Nice. Okay, piggies. Enjoy your newly... Uh-oh. Zootalor, I have missed one. Ah, really? Oh, good. I got it. Oh, we gotta do some of this. Okay, did I miss any other... I really was concerned that the ones I would miss would be the stuff up in the ceiling. It's not the most attractive building we've ever made, but it works perfectly. Also, aren't y'all pregnant? When are you gonna have babies? Is pregnant, will give birth very soon. Okay, that's fair. Oops, I need out there. Can you go to the other side? Thanks. Can you make grass stairs? No. I don't think. I could make maple. They would very blend. I don't think. Pretty sure, and I can't set roofs upside down in there. Those sharp edges kind of bother me on the ends, but... I guess I really should put the red shingle roof on there. Not today. Today is not that day. Today we're gonna put all of our lovely acacia away. And probably the redwood logs back where they go. And the pine logs back where they go. Anybody else not live in here? Oh, oak planks. Oh, that's because we just tore down that building. Yes, so aged can go away. And by that I mean go back into storage. Planks, gates, fences. Stripped acacia, we're just gonna get rid of. Pine should have a home. Tools go back to their home. Put all these back in the storage bin. It's just like wood overflow. I could have sworn I had a pine chest. There it is, yep. And redwood, and let's have a snack. Ooh, that's some good saturation. Lovely, let's sleep. How am I on time? Ooh, very good. Nice. Ah, sleepy time. Redo barn. Woohoo! Had a lot of to-dos today. In terms of cleaning up You know what? For this last hour, let's go open a translocator. Just for shoots and goggles. Because I think my pockets are empty. My axe is about to die. Knife is good. Pickaxe is fine. Lantern's in my pocket. I have ladders. I have dirt. Let me just verify that my pockets are empty. Because that's happened before. Yep. Raft shears, whatnot. Okay, what is our other nearest translocator that we haven't gone through? Did we find one near Legendale? No. There are two very close to us. God, there's so many. There are two at the Sunrift. Did I set a waypoint out there? Can I see all my homes? No. Nope. Poop. Yeah. I gotta look it up. Vintage Story DB. All mods. The Essentials was just TH3. Nice. Okay. Home points. Spawn back. Warp, reload, players, date, set channel. So many commands. Home system. Here we go. Home limit. Set home, delete home. Slash home will list all your home points. That's what I was looking for. Aha! Look at that. Amazing. Shirt Legend, Lab, Ceramic Basement, Bath. Sunrift. We do have one at Sunrift. Let's go through one of those. I think. Because it's far. Is that what we want to do, or should I check the ones that are close so I can recycle them? Let's do the close ones so we can potentially use them. So this one... Which ones do I have marked? That one is... That's the one I'm going to. What's the one that's north of me? The one we've already been through. Okay, there we go. Now there's just one. Whee! Oh, after all that chiseling, it feels nice to get out and run. What's that, licorice? Also, for some reason this morning, I'm starving. Like in real life. Plenty of food in game. Like to the point where that cabbage stew looked good. I sometimes find myself, oh, you know what I haven't done is clean up my cutting down the woods disaster. And here we have the remnants of Winnie accidentally chopping down an entire forest. Leave it for posterity. That's where our bees came from. Do do do. Do 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 do. So many bees. Oh, shiitakes. Pink oyster mushrooms. Now, let's hope that I dug up from these. And that I do in fact know where the translocator is actually located. I'm guessing we found these together while we were out jumping in caves. In the desert. This last, I guess we didn't go after anything in the last temporal storm because we were so far from home. But the storms have been very disappointing with the temporal gears lately. The first two I got 2 or 3, and the last ones I got 1. Oh yeah, look at me, I actually marked it. It's a miracle. Yeah. Definitely have not been through this. Okay, it's warming up. Warping space time. I was thinking about it. There it is. Negative 63, so that's gonna take us far west again. But also really far north. Let's go. Zoom. Boom. Oh my. Why are these always like the absolute... Oh, next to a ruin. Next to mini ruins, where are we? We are super far west. Even further west than... Ooh, and south. Further west than the original translocator. Okay, let's mark this one. Wow, where even is home? And south. So we just came through this one. Let's make it green. And then I'll mark the one we're standing on as green. This is great. I see bauxite. I see a village ruin in the desert. Excellent. We're just gonna throw away most of this, I think. Empty crate. Empty crate. Ruined chamber, old oak stuff. Just carefully. Okay. Don't want to keep the crates with labels because they're not. They don't stack. That is not useful. Keep the other ones because we can sell them. Okay, can I only get the drill? What's in here? Torches, of course. Super exciting. And nothing. And sticks and peat. Nice. And nothing. I'm not a fan of the nothingness in the chests. Sticks are good. A couple of things of peat. We can throw them away if we need to. And rocks and metal. Oh, nope. Don't do a thing. Okay, and we're gonna go straight up from here. Where are we? 88. Yeah, that's fine. Just so we can find this again. I mean, we have /home, but I may want to pick this up and take it with us. Depending on what we find. And did we leave it a reasonable hour? Yes, we did. Not bad. Okay. Ooh, bamboo. We need some of that too. I don't think I realized we were that far south. All kinds of stuff. Fertile soil. Oh, trader. Hello. You can be there. You can be there. Hello. Trader in a tree. Hello. Hello, ma'am. Sigourney. Mrs. Weaver, what are you doing here? Okay, you'll sell... Okay, the furniture trader. Nice. Lanterns. Pictures. You will purchase... golden treasure chests. I do have... a couple of those. I do have a mooncloth robe too, but we're gonna wear that. Sell bronze gears. You sell aged crates. I want you to buy aged crates, friend. Thanks, though. Thank you, thank you. Okay, look at this. What is this? We have not been to this one. This is new. It's like a greenhouse? New ruin is new. Oh, it's beautiful. Look at these ancient... My God, there's so many ancient segments. Rot, copper, bone meal. I'll take the rot. I feel like gray. Oil lamp. The Roman... Is this the Roman bath? This is amazing. Mediterranean cypress sapling. You just found this yourself? Inger, you found it as well. Oh, straw dummy. A ruined sword. This is fabulous. There's the ancient segments. Clay tablets. Papyrus. Oh, a little mosaic. This is the kind of stuff I need to remember to do. Like, that looks so fun. And the stonemason, the relic stonemason blueprint. I'm sure we already had that. Little chair, little bowl. Hi, piggies. It's like the, oh, so there would have been like a market outside. This is fantastic. Large crate clothing. More rot. Lackey gloves. Nice. So cool. And all the papers on the walls. Okay, let's be methodical. Collapse chairs. There's like, it's like little windy. Residue covered pot, thanks. A bucket. Nice. Bones, more rot, torches, flax, chalk. Lots of little lanterns. Ooh. Down we go. Oh boy. Hello? Bueller? Sir? No, don't throw sticks at me. I just don't want you making grumpy sounds while I'm down here. Sir. You and your friends. Yep. Ooh, there's many of you. Chalk, poultice, thatch. The iron door is worth taking. This is like little creepy McCreeperson stuff. Wow. What dry, like, is there anything worth getting down here? I don't even know. It's kind of the underside of the bush with all the gross stuff. Oh. Only Winnie would go, like, down into the depths. Mortar. Ooh, it's all kinds of stuff. Somebody's digging down here. Obsidian shovel. Gross ruins. There are a lot of hidden items? Okay, cool. Ooh, fire clay bricks. Thanks, game. Oh my lord. There's just so much. Ooh. Ooh, secret rooms. And things and stuff. Vintage beef. Pretty good, actually. Not too shabby. Flavor profile is a little dim. Okay, copper shovel, quartz, more fire clay, Falk's blade mold, bronze gem, forgotten noble robe, that's cool. Diamond patterned stones, let's do some ruined weapon trashing. Music box trash. Don't need that. It's another relic stonemason blueprint. Ew, so why do we think this was shut off? Obsidian hammer. Ah! Ah! Oh, that's water. No thanks. do hear water. Is that because I'm near a pond? Yeah, okay. Wrong button. Wrong button. Okay. Disasters were made. Wet, dirty gravel. No thanks. Gross. 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 I will take your little cute fire clay lamp. Shelves. Is that a regular crate? Yes. Oh, it's a labeled one. I don't care about that. Ah, let me out. Eat, eat, eat. Oh, even more. Oh, is that where I came in? That's where I came in. Okay. Oh, it just goes. It's like, hi guys. It's just, aha! Hold on. Empty pockets. You don't have any light down here, do you? Let's just put... Can I set you down somewhere? Like, no. There we go. Y'all just stay in there. Oh, that's hail. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh, these are gorgeous. Decorative ceramic patterns. You didn't find that deeper basement. It's where they heated the bathhouse. Oh, that makes perfect sense. There's some more like... I'm taking this for our dye house. Really cool floor patterns. Metal chair. Oh, you're cute. Let's take that. That looks like a table. Okay, my, there we go. Oh. Passed away in the baths. Large decorative mosaic bath. Oh, look at this. That's cool. Oh, tapestry. Also, corroded silver block. "15 of 18 tapestry lore." Did I know that the banners had descriptions? 15. Holding the gate. The last great battle of our time was fought not between two belligerent nations, only two desperate remnants of humanity. Those who desperately sought entrance and those who must deny them. Wrought amongst the besiegers, soon wrought amongst the besieged. The knights rode out one last time and were dragged from their saddles. Well, that's not fabulous. Yeah, you can see it. We need a museum so we can put all this in it. Like, for real. Bath. Another little oil lamp. Dogs being loud, of course. Why wouldn't they? Okay. Ooh. Jester hose. Rotten King pants, yes please. Oh, I guess I have been collecting. Jester hose. I mean, we're wearing acrobat gear. Look at it! Oh, those are great! They're like two-legged. Red stripes on one, yellow and white on the other. It's kind of fantastic. That's a very, like, that's a great start to a New Year's outfit, I think. Only Winnie is obsessed with vintage story clothing. What are the Rotten King pants? Yeah. What's our noble robe look like? Ooh, that's kind of nice. I mean, minus my hat, of course, but that would look good with some red pants. Oops. Gotta stop making creepy noises around me. I'm already freaked out enough, dude. Thanks. Ooh, okay. Another bat. It's like the cold plunge. There was a bed in one of those chests, wasn't there? Back we go. Why does the hail have to be so loud? Oh, this is where we were before? Yes. Hello, Karen. Empty. The bucket. Okay, did you know that buckets filled with water in the rain? I guess maybe I knew that. So I stop opening this basket. We're going to throw it away. Okay, cool. This is a lovely ruin. Let's, oh, don't I have a bed in my video? Oh, please. I usually do. Nope, not today. Of course not. Probably because we got lots of beds. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum. Let's do this. Maybe we can sleep off this hail. Maybe, maybe. Nice. It worked. I don't mind a good thunderstorm, but that hail is so loud. Okay. Doorways. Oh, we have apocalyptic activity. I was like, why are there so many critters? That would explain it. Let's go to this little castle over here. In the thunderstorm. Oh, I need all the papyrus while we're here too. It's a good one to keep for a minute. Teleporter. Oh yes, we've seen this little half ruin. Cool chest, some grass, some books, some money. Where we got the silver bracelets we have on, I think. Discovered lore. Doubts. Leave those things. Always check the roof. Just saying. It looks like there's a room underneath here too. And a stairway that went down. Ah, yes, there we go. Ooh, this is a dark and deep stairway. Why is there always water game? I don't like it. Barricade. Oh, it's another translocator. Repairable even. Under the water. Oh my. Carpets mapped to an abandoned mine. Obsidian cobblestone. I won't say no to that. I need to get my little carrier out here. Must put things in chest. Like the tapestry. And all the clothing. Location's already on your map. Cool. We already own this. Those. Not peat brick, diamond pattern, obsidian cobblestone. Stuff I can throw away if I don't need it. Carpet. Lights, camera. More chests. Dumps. Money. Blanket. Ooh, black art blanket. Planter, sticks, Jonas parts, lead ingot, copper spear. All of that is very excellent. Torch holder. Tool. Rid of all the junk. Trashy, trashy, trashy. That does work. Like, if we put gears in it, it would go somewhere. These columns are kind of great. Like, do we think it goes somewhere special? Is it worth... I feel like it's worth slashing home and grabbing more temporal gears. Just to see. Because we can. How many do I have? Oop. Enough. Can also do a tiny bit of pocket emptying while we're here. Pick up this book. We'll just throw it all in here. do it. Because I've never used a teleporter that's half submerged in water. Okay, it's warping space-time. 10,000 blocks north. South. South? South. More south. This one is in, the gray, like a little gray ruined castle. Hold on, I'll show you. It's like a little bit of a ruin. Like, I've seen it before, I just never went underneath it. It's like a half-assed ruin. One little tower, and then underneath the tower was a gate and stairway that went right down to one. I suspect it will always have a teleporter in it. Translocator. Anyway, we're going. Oh, you can teleport submerged in water. That's good to know. Oh, we're super low underground. Super duper low underground. Okay. Money, bone meal. Sticks, another tuning cylinder, firewood. Where are we? South, big desert. Village. Looks like a chalk desert. Another village. Trader nearby, maybe? How far south are we? I mean, a good chunk. Okay, and this one, I'm gonna make it hot pink because now I know where it goes. Yep. That's nice. Like, that's a pretty convenient 10K block south. Really? Ran it. Trashy, 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 trash. We're so far down, I don't know if I have enough ladders to get us up. Maybe. First thing is, are there any other ruins down here? No, but there is saltpeter and spooters. Oh god, don't lose the frickin' translocator, Winnie. I mean... iron. Medium. Oops. That gets us up 20. Let's do this. Susan, Karen's angry cousin. Oh, we can't go 2 up, can we? Has to be every other. Oh. We're far underground. I think we're lucky we're gonna be at sea level. of all the times, normally I carry like 100 ladders, and I was like, no, 40 is fine. I think this pair are good candidates for picking up. Oh, limestone desert. Not the one you were thinking of. It looked like the translocator you found in a tavern and went to the translocation hub. Yeah, the translocation hub is cool. I'm pretty sure I bookmarked that. Or set a home there so we could go back and see where they all went. School buses don't drive themselves. Andrea, how is the drinking going? Does the world look level yet? Ah, damn, rude. Okay. Woo. Right into a little acacia area. That's cool. After our struggle with acacia. Okay, what's close that's interesting? Left and north is tiny ruins. Left is city ruin in desert. Let's go look at that. You know, for being 10,000 blocks south of where we live, it doesn't look that much different. I mean, clearly more deserty. But not like shockingly so. Oh yeah, it's one of these villages. Oh, and a trader. Nice. That's what we like. Look out, hyenas. Winnie's collecting traders again. Hello? Hello, well. Clothing merchant. Ooh. Dangerous. Ooh, you have Gambeson body armor. You know, it might be worth just buying that instead of making it. I don't know. Okay, we have all of these. Oh, do I have the green woolen scarf yet? Don't know. Definitely have the shoes. Oh, and you'll buy stuff for me. Like extra things. I forget. That's a good idea. Oh, I like your mask. Okay. Stay in there. Stay safe. This, I think, is our typical little... These villages with all the beams that I steal in the desert. Yeah. They're good. They have good loot. They also usually have shingles. What shingles do we have today? Cream ceramic. Nice. Yeah. It's a ruin like this where we got most of our orange ceramic. Or sorry, initial red ceramic ones. Okay, this might be worth coming back to scavenge. Pup! I can't pick you up, right? You know, puppy. No, because I don't have a cage. Okay, it's interesting that half of it's in the sandstone and the other half is in limestone. So many shingles. what I was looking for. Firewood. More Jonas parts. Probably a best up here. Yep. Oh, here we go. Doubts. Part 6. So that's all of the Doubts lore. Whoop. Fireclay shingles. More Jonas parts. I may regret not picking up every Jonas part ever. I just don't ever use them for anything. And they take up so much space. So much space. Okay, somewhere over here is a door. Maybe. There it is. Eek. Large crate. Ooh, another of the glass tanks. Empty crate. Nothing. Squattily squat. Armory. A bench. A shelf. Some gross tables. Lots of roofing tiles. Metric ton of aged firewood. I won't say no to that. We always need firewood. Like, I can turn all the firewood we have into charcoal. Be nice. Oops, let me out. Yep, these are cute. Some little tiny prizes. Oop. Ooh, Marketeer mask. Merchant amulet. Hunter poncho. Rawhide mantle. I think we have all of these. But the Marketeer mask is cute. It's like basically a cat. Go into the sunlight. Go into the sunlight. There we go. It's adorable. It's like feathery. Definitely whiskers, though. It's cool. We don't have that one yet. I like it. Big old chonky merchant amulet. The rope's not bad. Jacket's not bad. They're not very exciting. They're not terrible. Many more shingles. I feel compelled to like the shingles that are just loose running around. They're so easy to carry. Should take them. You never know when I need like some white shingles in Legendale. Yeah, 245 shingles. That's not too shabby. I do not need to carry quartz around. We have a chalk desert near us, and we don't need to carry extra lore. Or cattails. Just leave those there. Or granite. 3 sticks, 1 saltpeter. I must have whacked the saltpeter thing. Sandstone. I will keep the sand. Ironically, I might need it for building. Very nice, very nice. Any other big, fun, ruiny things? No. Not that I see. Oh. Probably another trader to our north. Let's go. Nope. I just do that and then try to get there. Oh, I have a bunch of those. Let's see. There we go. Just go peek at this one, and then we will head home. Sometimes it's fun to run around new terrain. We've done a lot of forest running, not a lot of desert exploring. Harry Hegdy, how's it going? You started a new vintage story world since you last watched me. You're 50 hours in with a friend in the middle of winter. Oh yeah, winter is hard. Gray says you're half dead, 1 mil left in the pack, 2,500 blocks from home, 5 hours before a temporal storm. That is, yes. That's all you have to say. Yes. Vintage story. You do like the mask, Gary. That's cool. You hit your side of the ocean, though. Straight home now. Thank goodness. I would say it absolutely is safer out at sea. I mean, do they spawn in water? That's right, because your temporal storm critters come after you. Mine wait until I smack them in the face. Piggies, long pigs. Yeah, I would go out in the water. Because then you can always boat away, right? Are you on a raft? That's the real question. Look what we found. Big something. Okay, this trader is like right here, though. Lights, Winnie. There we go. Tell me you're... Oh, it's not a trader. Look, it's the cool ruin that I normally copy. Cool. Okay, let's change that to a ruin. And what am I seeing over here? Something not huge, but big enough to take a look at. You don't think anything will be able to get you? I don't either. You're gonna try it. Too bad you don't have any psychotropic mushrooms to enjoy the show with. Amen. Yeah, Inger thinks it's safe on the ocean too. I agree. Harry, I'm so glad you stopped by. It's good to see you. It's fun to play with friends. Swimming is good for you, especially if you're drowning. Truer words never spoken, Andrea. Or Andrea, I should ask. How many hours in this world? We're in the 20th stream. The streams are 4 hours. Is there a stat? Can I look at the stat? That's a great idea. I'm gonna go with a couple hundred. Because I also farm things after the fact. Or off camera. Oh, this is the weird towery thing. Yes, yes. Like, it doesn't really have a purpose. I gotta find the stairs. Why can't I ever find the stairs? It's cut off. For some reason. It's only halfway there. Let me up. Oh, there's the door, I guess. No, it's cut in half. This is normally like a roundy thing, and it looks like the tower's been cut off at the chunk border. I think there are a couple of chests up here. But that's it. Oh. Time for snacks. Inger says your avatar is a total stoner because you like the mushrooms. It's perfect. I think if I lived in a world like Vintage Story, I would take advantage of any mental health props I could. Mushrooms would make me feel good. Yes, please. I think it's up here. I've never seen this ruin so beat up. Okay. Is there not? But there's not. This is one of those where there's not even a single chest, right? Oh no, there it is. Just a golden treasure chest. Sometimes with things. Mostly without. Oh, there's another castle. Well, oh, and another. Do we have a zoomy zoom? Oh, another one of those churches. So big castle, which we got quite a. We looked at one of those yesterday and got quite a lot of Wednesday got quite a lot of loot. So this is a good. I mean, the looting is so good. So we came through the green, which is near the house. So that's a good, and this is the intent, right? Like, I think the intent is if you find a translocator super close to where you came out of one, like, you can make it across the map. Like, this is a great way to travel 10,000 blocks from spawn. We are gonna slash home because I'm like that and I'm out of time. We've got some cool stuff. More clothes. Oh god, so many clothes. Let me make sure I don't actually have that mask. I don't think so. Nope. We have the barber surgeon mask. I have the miner mask. Oh, I forget I could put these in here. The kitty cat. Yeah, we have a lot of fun stuff. Hat. Does this hold a hat? Isn't that the intent? Oh. Why won't the top hat go on a hat holder? Interesting. It does not like it. Next episode, we'll probably do a clothing costume change just because we can. I'm gonna stand in my closet for the outro. Oh. Thank y'all very much for hanging out with me today. If y'all enjoyed the stream, please leave likes. That helps me out. I really appreciate it. And until next time, remember, you are all the shiny stuff that awesome is made of. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.